Something I learned living in Malaysia, but I didn't realize until I got back to the US. It's that the difference between a first world country and a perpetual third world country is planning. We do designing and building, right? But also everything in your whole civilization is designed and built. And there is clear, obvious evidence for any given thing that you run into on whether it was planned or whether it was a last minute thing. So yesterday afternoon, I get this letter from the city that says, we're going to be rebuilding your street. And then today in the morning, 8 a.m. sharp, they were digging up the entire street with massive equipment, blocking off some of the driveways, etc. That's a clear indicator that we have a city that does not plan, or maybe they just don't know how. That is the reason why my fiber internet was available in my home in Malaysia back in 2020, and we didn't get it here in College Station until 22. And it's the same reason that, so this is my house, we don't have a sewer. The sewer stops 1 block down, and then it starts again 1 block down this way. And that's not a first world country. So the planning to build a road is overnight, and contrast that with this. I have my fig trees here. I was planning to eat this fig 6 years ago. And even if you don't love plants, then they can teach you something if your civilization cannot. So there's our evidence right here. I'm working with engineers, millennials and Gen Z, and they have no concept of how to plan. And I think it's because we have no role models at this point in time from the boomer range generation. But you can teach yourself how to plan. And that's the point of this video. I'm trying to plant a seed that can give you self-observations that lets you enhance your planning. You can go to the place where you're working and then look at the objects and you can see the planning. This speaker, it's 8 years old. So that's a guarantee. We've been planning for 8 years to have the sound up there in the room. We have to look at our processes and our spaces where we're taught things and ask, if this is all brand new, hopefully it's not all brand new decisions, because that means a 100% failure rate of the past set of decisions. And that's why it's impressive when a business touts they've been around for 50 years. If you go to your schools or your workplaces and you take a look, do you see traces of long-term planning, or is it all short-term? I'm actually curious about my audience.